Hi, my name is Marco Heidinger and I will talk in this video about how to build a command line tool with the Swift ArgumentParser project and how to apply Swift Concurrency to it. So let's have a look at the official example, which you can find on the GitHub repository of that project. We have a struct and it's called repeat. It conforms to something called parsable command and it's implementing a run function which has some code in it, and this code will be executed synchronously. So what is the problem if we try to await an asynchronous function in here? The problem is you cannot await an asynchronous function within a function which is not marked with the keyword async. So can we just add this here? Why do we have this run function anyway? Let's have a closer look into the argument parser framework itself. As you might have guessed, the argument parser framework provides a protocol named parsable command, and the requirement is that every implementation has to provide a run function. And this function is defined as synchronous. It is missing the async keyword. So we cannot just add this, unfortunately. Also, for better understanding, let's have a look furthermore. There's an extension on the parsable command protocol which defines a static function main, and eventually an internal function called parseAsRoot will be called, which will give us the parsable command, and then the parsable command will be executed by calling its run function. So then can we do maybe something similar? Or are there already functions available from the argument parser framework? Unfortunately, there is no out-of-the-box support, at least when I made this video in January 2022. So there is an open issue, and this video is actually based on that issue because it provides a template how to add support for async await. I will go through this code step by step to give better explanation. So first, the idea is to define a new protocol. So a parsable command can conform to a new protocol which is named here async parsable command. And every implementation has to provide an asynchronous run async function. Okay. So also let's create an extension on parsable command similar to what we have seen within the framework to add a static main function, but this one is marked with the async keyword. In this implementation, we will call parseAsRoot, and if the command conforms to async parsable command, we will call its run async function. Otherwise, let's call the normal run function. So how to adopt the example? We will add the protocol async parsable command to our repeat struct, and we will move the main attribute to a new enum. You can choose any name. I chose here a CLI. And it will have a static asynchronous main function in which we will await the static asynchronous main function of our parsable command. And then we just have to implement our asynchronous run async function. And here we now have no problems to use await, and the code works fine. So this should get you started.